I wanted to talk about like a phrase that you can find in a lot of comment sections regarding Finland or that mentions Finland, and that phrase is Torilla Tavataan. I also think it's quite thematic or current in the sense that if you have been paying attention at all to Finland and what's going on, you would have probably heard that Finland won gold in the Ice Hockey World Championships, which is a big, huge, huge, huge deal for Finland and everybody in Finland. Everyone's been going crazy the past 2 days because we only win maybe once every 10 or so years. So we won in 95, 2011, and now 2019. So it's a big deal. But then what this reminded me of is this phrase, Torilla Tavataan, which is a phrase that can be found in a lot of comment sections, which touches upon either Finland or something Finnish, or even the vaguest, tiniest sense of Finland being mentioned. You can almost be sure to find some Finnish comment saying some kind of variation of Torilla Tavataan. Now, even I've gotten these comments in my own videos. So there are various variations of this phrase. The most basic one is Torilla Tavataan, which translates to like, let's meet at the square. So Tori is kind of like a market square or like a general plaza area in like the center of a city. So like a city square type of place. And then Tavataan is to meet. So what this is referring to is that Torilla Tavataan, it basically just means like, let's meet at the central square in the city. And other variations of this that could be found are, for example, Torille, which means to the square or like to the central square or something, Tori is just like the big umbrella term. There's just kind of one word for that in English. There's like different like plaza, central market square, city squares, like that's the meaning. But Torille means like let's go to the square. Then there's another version would be Suomi mainittu Torilla Tavataan, which is the same meaning. It just means it has added that Finland has been mentioned, let's meet at the square. And then finally, there might just be a comment that just says Suomi mainittu, Finland has been mentioned. But all four of those carry like the same sort of meaning, which I'll talk about now. So this kind of phrasing dates, I'm talking about this like it's some kind of historical event. No, it basically, what it means or the kind of feeling behind it is that Finland is, or Finnish people kind of see themselves as like a small, kind of insignificant, or like not well-known country. Finland tends to not be mentioned a lot abroad, and even, me having lived abroad for the past 4 years, not a lot of people know anything at all about Finland. Honestly, people don't really know much. So it's like a big deal a lot of the time if, foreign media or some foreign person or someone or something international mentions Finland or a Finnish product or something like that, it can be seen as a big deal. In the comment section, it's kind of considered as like a sarcastic, funny thing to say. Finland mentioned, let's go meet at the market square, and the meaning behind this, like, let's meet at the market square, is because anytime Finland succeeds well internationally. So for example, like this ice hockey tournament that we just won, most of the time it has to do with ice hockey, where we have these big gatherings at the market square. Or for example, when Finland won the Eurovision back with Lordi, something kind of like big contests like these that we win. What usually happens is that everyone gathers into the city's general like city center market square. For example, in Helsinki, it would oftentimes be like Senaatintori, like right in the middle, and then have a party. Like people gather there, they go crazy and celebrate, and that's kind of the meaning of Torilla Tavataan. Let's meet at the market square, let's go party. Finland, was mentioned, or Finland did something notable, so let's all go meet and celebrate Finland. Kind of, if that makes sense. So yeah, it kind of has to do with, if Finland does well internationally, we just gather up all the Finnish people, go meet at the central market square, and party about Finland. And so yeah, I don't know if that explanation made any sense. There is explanations about this on Urban Dictionary. If you just write like Torilla Tavataan, you can read their explanation there, or if you thought I missed out on something, do leave it in the comments below. But yeah, I just thought it was like very relevant because of the recent ice hockey win. So here's a picture of what Torilla Tavataan actually looks like. You can see from Aleksi himself, his Instagram story, what happened now that Finland won the Ice Hockey World Championships, what Torilla Tavataan in real life looks like. So it's pretty crazy, pretty hectic, and pretty awesome. So yeah. And yeah, that's about all for today. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you again later.